But as we sit here and talk about race, my last question to you would be race relations of a different ilk. And that is alluding to a beautiful article that you wrote in the Philadelphia Citizen that I have right in front of me. If you're looking for it, go to the Philadelphiacitizen.org to find this article entitled Why Kendrick versus Drake, as in Kendrick Lamar versus the one and only Drake, is a proxy war. The rap battle everyone is talking about is really about race, identity, Black/Jewish relations in this American moment. A Citizen exclusive from a best-selling author and elite public intellectual. That man would be the one I'm talking to right now, Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. What incited you to write this article that was published May 15th, and you can catch it now, and what message did you want to get out there and disseminate to the masses?
See, I'm glad I'm talking to the great Stephen A. Smith, because in other fora, I've had to hold my powder and be more balanced and so on. I'm pissed that Drake gets dismissed off the scene when he's been Drake for 15 years. And you act like you didn't know that. Now he's not really black. Oh, he was black when he's recorded more songs with Jay-Z than most of these rappers. Last time I checked, Jay-Z is real. He ain't fake. Challenging his racial identity, saying he's a culture vulture when he's when he's a black man. He's from Canada. He ain't real. Idris Elba is from the UK. People still love him on The Wire. So why is it that being outside of our geography, outside of our nationality, raises suspicions about Drake? Now you can debate the war between Kendrick and Drake in terms of the quintuple entendres that Kendrick Lamar unleashes. Kendrick Lamar is a brilliant rapper and a formidable foe, but so is Drake. And what he's done to expand the horizon of hip hop is underestimated, even artistically, I'm saying. People, well, he goes into one style and he does that, and he goes over to UK drill and he does that, he goes over to bounce music, he does that, he goes to the Caribbean, he does this. Why are you looking at a positive as a negative? Cinco de Mayo just passed. They had a special Cinco de Mayo celebration for Jay-Z in Cinco de Mayo, because Jay-Z has been attracted to Latino culture, speaking Spanish all through his music, and they had an entire program celebrating Jay-Z. Was Jay-Z a culture?
And don't forget OG Juan. Don't forget OG Juan now, his brother, his right hand now. I mean,
come on, bro.
Juan Perez, please, come on now. We all know Juan.
And Desiree Perez, his wife.
That's right.
That is OJ Juan, and the woman who runs his Rock Nation. So the point is that is Jay-Z a culture vulture? No, we have to stop this narrow, punishing, pernicious, limited viewpoint about blackness. Yes, have a debate about who's the greatest. Have a debate about rhetorical skills. But let me tell you what, as Lupe Fiasco, no slouch as a rhetorician, and one of the greatest lyricists ever, said that he would put Drake slightly above Kendrick Lamar. That's a minority position, but it's a very powerful one. He's saying that Drake got bars. So we miss Drake because of this other madness, the distorting impact of the metrics that we evoke, his being Jewish and white and not so-called black. So was Barack Obama a mixed race person. And my dear brother, I heard, that he's a friend of both of ours. When we go in the Breakfast Club all the time, Charlemagne the God called him, he said, this half Negro. And I want to say, Charlemagne, there's a lot of half Negroes out here who have done tremendous work for African-American culture, so that the name calling, the kind of ad hominem remarks, as opposed to a full-on embrace of the rhetorical diversity and splendor that is Drake. To me, that would be a fairer fight. Then we could make an estimation of what's going on. And in that piece, of course, I also talk about this being a proxy war for other issues that are out there, and we can talk about those another time, but dealing with the war in Gaza, dealing with DEI, dealing with Black excellence, dealing with rhetorical power, dealing with education, dealing with the colorism we see in our own communities, because there's no question that light, bright, almost white was a thing, is a thing, and we have to pay attention to that. At the same time, we know that Clarence Thomas is a dark-skinned black man. We know that Candace Owens is a brown-skinned black woman. and they are legitimately black. I don't contest their blackness. It's the moral content of their identities and their public policies that I would have a difference with. So I'm arguing, in this sense, for us to understand the power and the prolific character of a genius like Aubrey Drake Graham.
We'll get more into that subject in the future because we got to go right now. You know what that is.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a fallback position. Anytime black folks got a problem with other black folks, somebody sold out in somebody's eyes. That's the ultimate argument. And I think that Kendrick Lamar heard himself with that one point that you just articulated so brilliantly. I got to get on out of here, but I appreciate your time, your brilliance, your excellence, your insight, your historical facts that you threw out there as well. Appreciate you, love you, and thank you for taking so much time out of your busy schedule. And by the way, I know that we're going to catch you soon because you're doing an interview with my man Bill Maher for Club Random. I know that's going to be off the chain as well with his crazy self. Love you, bro. I appreciate you, Dr.
Love
Dyson.
you too,
Thank
my
you
brother.
so much.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Take it easy.